to Solidworks Station. I'm Stuart, and in today's tutorial we're going to look at how to mirror a particular feature, and we're also going to look at the circular array and the fillet command. I'd like you to go to the front plane to start off with and sketch, and we're going to sketch a circle. So in the sketch tab, go to circle, and we're going to sketch from the origin point. Let's smart dimension that up just by going to sketch and smart dimension, and let's give this a smart dimension of 80. We're then going to make a feature out of this sketch, and we're going to extrude boss base. Let's extrude this by 80 millimeters and green tick. I now want to draw some more sketches on this particular face. So I'm going to click on the face that I'm interested in, and I'm going to click on normal 2. I'm going to go to sketch again and circle. I'm just going to hover over the origin and move my mouse up, and you'll notice a blue line, a dark blue line, starts to track vertically. I'm just going to left click now, left click again, and give that a couple of smart dimensions. The first one is 8 millimeters in diameter, and the second smart dimension I'm going to give it is from the center of the circle to the origin. I would like to be 30. I now want to produce several of these circles that are going to be produced in a 360 degree circular pattern. So I need to go to sketch, I need to go to the flyout menu next to linear sketch pattern, and I get linear sketch pattern and circular sketch pattern. Let's click on circular sketch pattern, and here where it says entities to pattern, I'm going to click in there, and then I'm going to click on the circumference of that 8 millimeter diameter circle, and you see that 4 circles now get produced. That's because we've got a 4 value of 4 in this field, and it's 4 circles around 360 degrees. You could put that in at 180 and you get 4 circles in the 180. You could put 90 in there and get 4 circles squished together in the 90 degree angle. However, I'm going to keep this at 360, and I want 8 circles to be produced. You can as well, rather than changing the values in here, you could do it here as well. Okay, so you could put in a new value of, let's say, 10, and it does exactly the same thing here in this box. I just find it a little bit easier sometimes just to use this on the left hand side as opposed to using this option here. If you didn't want this many circles, let's say you wanted 6 circles, but you wanted to skip some of these circles in this particular pattern, you could go to instances to skip, click inside this box, and then let's say you didn't want number 2, number 4, and number 5. You could just click on those to deselect them, and the circular pattern would not count these circles as part of the pattern. I'm going to right click though on these in here, and I'm just going to delete those instances to skip because I still want the 8 circles in my 360 degree circular pattern. Going to now click on the green tick, and you can see my pattern sketch there with my 8 circles. I'm now going to make a feature out of this, and I'm going to do an extrude boss base. I'm going to extrude these by 30 millimeters. Okay, and green tick. I also want to produce a circle in the middle, so I'm going to click again on the surface I'm interested in, normal 2, sketch, and then circle. Sketch a circle from the origin point, smart dimension it up with a diameter of 25 millimeters. There's my sketch. Go to features, extrude boss base, and I'm going to extrude this 30 millimeters. Green tick. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to mirror these extrude boss base sketches, and we're going to mirror them around a new reference plane. Now, the plane that we want to mirror in is the front plane. However, if I was to mirror these with this being my mirror point, then these extrude boss bases would appear somewhere over here where my mouse is now. And that's not what we want. We want them to appear on this surface here. So, I need to know how much I extruded this particular sketch. So I'm going to click on the extrude for that cylinder. I'm going to go into edit feature, and I can see there that I actually extruded it 80 millimeters. So I need a new reference plane to sit 40 millimeters up this particular cylinder. So the first thing you need to do is click on front plane. In the features tab, you need to go to the flyout menu for reference geometry and click on plane. And you can see there that a new plane in blue is appearing 50 millimeters up that cylinder. That's too much. We need this to be 40 millimeters. So just click on the down arrow. 40 millimeters is appearing. If you want to make more, you could. However, we need just the one. Green tick. And then we're going to go into features. And we are going to end up selecting mirror. But before we do that, we need to select what we actually want to mirror. So we want to mirror this particular boss base. Hold down Control, and we want this boss base as well. Now we can go up to mirror, and it's asking us the mirror face or plane. This is the new mirror plane. So we're going to click on the plane. And as you can see on the other side, there is a full preview of what's going to happen. Green tick. And there you have it. I'm going to right click on plane 5 and just hide that. And we're going to create some fillets. So let's go to fillet. Let's change this to 20. Let's do another fillet on that side of 20 as well. Okay, and we're going to go to fillet, and let's go 2.5. On all the cylinders here to be 2.5. You could mirror this over if you wanted to, however the ones on the other side I'm going to do slightly differently. So these are going to be 2.5. Fillet again. 5. Fillet again. 5. Fillet again. You can see I've clicked on the surface here. Just going to fillet each one of these by 5. And on this side, let's go fillet. Let's go 5. Let's go fillet. Let's go. See if we can get away with 3. Yep. Yep. Let's fill it again. 3 millimeters. Fill it again. Let's go 2.5. click on this face, green tick, and there we go. So in this tutorial we've looked at how to mirror using a new reference plane. We've looked at circular geometry and how to actually array that as a circular pattern, and we've looked at how to create certain fillets using the fillet command. Thanks very much for listening. This has been Solidworks Station. I've been Stuart. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you very shortly for a new video on some new features in Solidworks. Thanks very much for listening. Goodbye.